What are we doing today? What are we going to start with?
Basil.
Basil. Where's it at?
Whoa.
The moon? How about the sun? It's bright. Are you going to leave her there or are you going to put her on the other end? Okay, well then do that. It's flower, huh? It's a marigold. The marigolds that you see out here are ones that we grew in the house from seed. We didn't actually buy any this year. So I'm going to do the same thing next year, but I think we'll transplant them and do a couple other things with them. So, all right, buddy. So we're going to pick basil, are we? Mm-hmm. All righty. Do you know what we're doing with the basil?
Yeah.
What are we doing with the basil? We're going to freeze some. I'll show you guys how to do that. And I'm also making some pesto. And I'll bring you along for that experiment since it's not really a... I couldn't find anything for it. So we're going to experiment because why not? Why are you throwing them away, bud? You can eat the basil flowers. Yeah. Let's go check in on Philip and see how he's doing with his basil picking. I know he's been sneaking off and feeding the neighbors' geese and ducks, so we'll see how much he's gotten. Oh, isn't it pretty? Anywho, we'll do dill later today too. Hey, bud. Whoa! Look at that! Yeah, and we did those ones earlier. They look a lot better. A lot more airflow there. All right, we'll finish those up. I'm going to pick some beans, so maybe we can make some beans later, okay?
Pickled beans.
Pickled beans? Sure. We'll see.
Not spicy.
Not spicy. Okay. You keep picking. You're doing a great job. Welcome back, guys. So, as you can see, we're in the house now. And I got this big bowl. This is all green. Not pretty. Oh, as you can imagine, it smells amazing. This is basil. Let me show you the purple basil. This is a 5-gallon bucket. It is maybe half full, but all that. Got some green tint to it. It's really pretty. So, one of the ways we're going to preserve it this year is I need to restock up on dried basil. I have maybe a cup left, which would probably get us through to the end of the year, depending on how many soups, stews, burgers. What else do we make? Casseroles. Depends on a lot of things and how often I remember that I have it. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to dehydrate this, and then I'm going to go ahead and we'll see. It should be relatively fragile when I go ahead and take it back out of the dehydrator, so I'll probably just go ahead and just put it in a jar, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I'm just going to go ahead and pinch the leaves off and put them on here. For me, I want the baby leaves too. Some people might not. Actually, I'm going to take the baby leaves and put them in here. This bowl, I have my garbage bowl, which great for compost, great for if you have birds, chickens, ducks, they'll eat it. We were feeding the kids were feeding the neighbors ducks and geese that they have over there. I could not find a way to canned pesto. But right now I'm just going to focus on dehydrating this. See how far that gets me. I'm going to fill the whole dehydrator up, and I have 5 trays, so I'm going to fill them, and I'm going to fill them kind of heavy just because when you dehydrate, things shrink. So we're just going to kind of pack them in here, and in a single layer. I'm not going to like layer them because I don't think it would dry well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep going with this, fill my dehydrator up, and then I'll hop back on with you guys here in a bit. And I'm going to be kind of picky just because we do have, this isn't all of it. I still have the basil that I planted that's intermingled with, what did I intermingle with? Oh, tomatoes. I still have that basil to pick. So if I don't get it all, I don't get it all. But I figured we'd come out and pick this morning, see how far it gets us, and focus on preserving our herbs today. I think a good balance for us here is like today is going to be a preserving day. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday, and tomorrow I'm going to just focus on household chores and going out in between those household chores and doing weeding. Weeding still needs done because I haven't done the whole deep weed like I wanted to, but that's okay. It's called life. We all get busy. So I'm going to dehydrate this and, well, fill the dehydrator, get it going, and then I will hop back on and show you how I'm going to make the pesto, how I'm going to attempt to make it and make sure it tastes good before I jar it. If we don't like it, then there's no point. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, so I'm going to focus on one thing and then do another thing. That's been my problem lately, is too many things. So we're going to get the dehydrator filled and then we'll be back.